from Kwano Edos.
Yet again, I am Kabian Shemu and yet DSC, one more confantos, our Burkina Faso, a Kahubi, Amagana, Adishia, a multitude of Jodifua, a din toes, Huja, a one crap Puniman Tamase, any man penny Casase, in toes a dear Ghana, Ominini Mkumu.
Way ene and same be a Kahon and Maria de Babe Somo, a Wonusia Breaka Siboy, a Mumidi, ene Abanabe ye, Yano, Mene. Nana,
Ama ano to four.
Afe yeshe yensem no asi efiti nsem no asia na oman Ghana so de beya ayonkofa eda ye ne oman Ethiopia entamunti empanyufo ede eniema pa egwa kwan mu a sese no eba beboa ama ayonkofa no emu ayeden papa na embassy yeshe asi esiye ewa Addis Ababa ewo Ethiopia efri afe 2016 nyame adom afe na embassy no yekukuresi honum ewientie nei yempanyufo eka Ethiopia aban no ho
This will serve as our mission to Ethiopia and also our permanent mission to the African Union. Everybody knows what the historic relations have been between Ghana and Ethiopia as founding members of the then Organization of African Unity, which later became the African Union. And so, as one of our prominent diplomatic posts, it is only fitting that we have a chancery that reflects the importance of the relations between Ghana and Ethiopia. And so I'm happy that we have completed this and we can have a decent place to be able to do business both at the AU and in our relations with Ethiopia.
So far no enesha yensa se ene mu anonom de atwede ampo nyankopon de adom yen eye opani Emmanuel Amakofi Bua wode atodwa se oman Ghana aban no ewo nsase oba bia wo oman no emu so ewo ho kwan sensase no onya bie nenso se nema mu beda ho na nkontabu so beye fine ti no ansa no obi nsa be kan sase no ebie ne gese wo no so afode ne sa ahye san krata no ase afebio gese afọ oman Ghana emra se beje fie wode sanse mi nyina to twa ene de due won krapopo ni mantam obekra no one nsentwofo edi ahia we Ghana ne di hia na wo pe aban asase ato asese sika botini a eda so no gese wutuam ohamabope no eduoso ansa na nkratasem no awie peye.
Assumption of office, His Excellency the President John Mahama directed the Lands Commission to immediately halt all activities related to the lease and processing of transactions involving public lands. This decisive intervention was taken to safeguard public lands from abuse, restore discipline in land administration, and ensure that all transactions involving these lands deliver value for money to the state. One of the major findings of the committee, and this is really something that is well known, was the inconsistent application of public land application forms across the regional lands commission. Every region had a different Form 5. Different Form 5 in every region. Very uniform, very unorthodox. This lack of uniformity resulted in discretionary practices or uneven standards in the allocation of public lands, thereby weakening transparency and accountability. To address this, the Ministry, in collaboration with the Lands Commission, has completed a comprehensive review of Form 5. The revised form will now serve as the single mandatory application instrument for all public land transactions nationwide, covering both reapplications arising from this exercise and all future applications. 3. The revised Form 5 will be published on the Lands Commission official website and made available for public access within the coming weeks. Applicants will be able to download, complete, and submit the form electronically. The Ministry, in consultation with the Lands Commission, has therefore proposed a new premium framework for public land leases. Under this new framework, a minimum of 70% and not 1 to 30%, a fixed 70% of the assessed market value of public land will be payable upfront as a premium, with the remaining 30% structured over the tenure of the lease as ground rent. These values will be published on the website of the Lands Commission in the spirit of transparency. There will be no doubt on the values of properties across every part of this country, every city, every cluster. And this will be publicly known so that transactions, especially public lands, will not be undersold.
For Emmanuel Amakofibua in Central Funshemu Yase was signed at the Twasu BMS say no abino eba bete a tax force or mubetimi ab ye Jumadin abwa na o mining sasi aya ibinum efum faculty kwanso form a de omope was no sani mani nyina ano ebetimi abrase ebiemu chemu se a lands commission tabuna na eda omujumedi ahodo so no se o mama so inti ombetimi aye dwuma se de sene chef from de abai o ma hwe de so amankuntabu mapa akoso ewo aban ni oman no ensase ho.
The ministry, in collaboration with the Lands Commission, will establish a public land protection task force to safeguard public lands affected by this exercise. The task force will operate within the framework of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, the Lands Commission Act Act 767, the Land Act 1036, and all applicable criminal laws relating to trespass, unlawful entry, and illegal development. The task force will comprise the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Ministry of Works and Housing, the Water Resources, the Lands Commission, the Ghana Police and Allied Security Agencies, and selected private sector partners. The mandate of the task force will include preventing encroachment, halting unauthorized development, and ensuring that public lands under review are protected from illegal occupation and development. I'm also pleased to clarify, for the avoidance of doubt, that the template ban on all services of the Lands Commission, including leasing, processing, regularization of public lands, has now been lifted. All activities may resume immediately, but strictly in accordance with the new reforms and procedures announced today. This ensures that every transaction going forward will adhere to the principles of transparency, accountability, and value for money while safeguarding the interests of both the state and legitimate applicants.
Adeshimama yetwa kase no so ne ahwe ensemfufo emu na Ghana Gold Board empany for the krata ba se won dwumadie no wabo efa bi ya wodi no e de asensen wiem kakra esanse won hyehye no e makwan na watumi adomu asukọ ahwenhwade mamu abiemu ye se ne be ya ebre ko nanimu no de Ghana de hwehwehwe e de afri won dwumadie mu no e be ko san pepepe krata making kan de dikan wo sei na wo hwe Ghana Gold Board dwumadie no emu a wo manipa benum tumi se won betumi to gold no ebi na wahwe abo akire ede ama Ghana Gold Board empany for ansa na wo so adandan ni ewo ntwemadie no emu enei wose obi ensem no de to ho no enwumako bi a won fim oduru a enhyehye ampanifo di gu nkrata so no na omudi mu se wonya sa atumi ni bi etoto eye from gudie ni bi ede ma Ghana Gold Board no omo baaye nenso akire ode akonkon ho na emom wo mo a edi kan de won krata asem ene won bibia baaye a emuda ho fan ne de Ghana Gold Board say obehwe no atu ho anamon na emom se afei na wode won krata asem ebade a wo se nipa na fa konkon ho esanse won dwumade emu no sa efa no watwen ede asensen wiem ekakra afei wo se monso so a wadi kan amamo eye tumi a mutu adamo a mode no ye fere tie 1 and 2 no monso so mode no ode akonkon ho kakra ne wo mu ye Ghana Gold Board empany for say wo mu ne wo ma bedwako no etena ase no wo hu ne se adwuma no ewo daache enyini ne sa yenti ewo se wotumi ye niam ahodo a ye de ne ye sika kokko no a ye dan dani ewo Ghana konkrofo ama so a bibia be ye fan na sintobia eni acheba afei ode konkon we sanse watena se aba be hunu bibi se ewo se wodi nkomo bi ewo akire na wotere wadwuma nim ewo aba efo kwan so na wo firi asese oto aso bio aya bibia so atimi akonkan enso so ede ama Ghana Gold Board empany for say ne wo ye enche eyabritia bi mu wobehwe se wobetumi asan apagya won dwumadie no ebiewu na ma eniema akose de na wo hwe animu no emprempren se onkrata asem na ode bae ne sika sem eda ho no penny for se watu ani nyina wo se nipa na kwa koma to ye mesan se momon krata no wo ho ya eno so otu emu anamon na owogide ewa rehemu se wode anu bewie no na bibia so etumi akọ enkan wo se ebre ko nanimu se bibia sesa o ma yetiefo ene wo mu a na woni wo mudi twuma no aso ensi ewo ho esanse board ne empany for no etu emu anamon krata yi management Ghana Gold Board empany for no nsa e chance
Yet one seminar so dear na Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council for so the krata ababontina we know ya nu ye a omo edema eye Advertising Association of Ghana omo so menya ntie se omo aboamane e de esi mampanyin na so se enkramantem so afo onumonyamfo Linda obenewa akwele okulu ye mampanyin ene no enkasa esan se billboard bi wo kromo a wo dwuriguo esese no na akoyese billboard na wo dwuriguo no enyiyimu bi ehomtie no eno mudi si ye mampanyin na so se be yanka wone osoafo yi enkasa ne no na Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council edekrata ba mu kyeremu se enye sa na tie na dwumadie na ekoso no enye se ebia enkraimantem so afo ena wate nkrofo bi anase wapa onipa bi se omuntunsi monten so na billboards ahodo esisi kwan ho omo ense na nase omo enwirigu ena afin so omo Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council for so enim ho hwe na emomu no omo ye omo hwehwemu no mo hunu no se eya so ye a ehwe nkronkuma amemu ene hu mpuntu nsem so ena afa ato omo ho so a omo edi sa adwuma no na ye dwumadie bi a eye omanimu no nyina dwumadie enye se ebia nkraimantem hanom sei into so afọ woda no ena ehwe masade no ekoso omo ekyiremu se bibibia omo ye no enam emrakwan so esan se billboards ahodo esisi ya kwan ahodo so no ebi ohonom a enam emrakwan so afin so ebi nso so emu amabambo nsem emfa nentema pemfra ewo ya kwan ne akwantempon ahodo eso ebi ohonom a obonse drobani bi kura nam ho a na billboard na si nanim ni nyina no eye nhyehyeye ne dwumadie bi aban pese wode niema pegu akwan mu na saa niema no billboards na eha adwene wo ya kwan so de nam koti kwan so a yedi besi ho ni nyina no ombetimi ayi ede afri ho na wo kyeremu se eye metropolitan municipal ene district assemblies no ena aban ni de tumi ahye omonsa se obi bia mens ni mu won hwe se billboards e wo honom no ena mra kwan so pepepe ene yedi besi ho na afin so enya de a esei anase edi nsunsuanso boni bi ebra de hye e wo mobambon nsem so abra omudi akoniaba e wo ya kwan ahodo eso omusan ekyeremu se eye Advertising Association of Ghana omanemusifo eka committee technical committee ya eye asoye ehwe nkronkuma amemu ni humpuntu nsem so atie a omudi sa adwuma ntinye se ebia omo ade omate omo ho anase omayi omafirim ena omudi sa adwuma bibibia omo ye no enam emrakwan so ntomo besre se de omo ene nam framem se ye nkraimantem so afo na wo ye ena enyiyimu bi wom obu bi mu de omu bi mu de no enye no krento ompese omo de sanchemu ni tudwa na adehye nyina hunu ni se eye asoye ehwe nkronku mamemu ene humpuntu nsem so ena edi sa adwuma na sede be ya eniema betimi akoye ewo ya kwan ni akwantempon ensem so omu kyeremu se bibibia ni a eyade omo adehye ebehunu mu esanse nkuntabuo de omo aye krado so omebu nkontemu da ho no fan amagana fo ehunu dia ekontinya de a ombefa eye koti kwan bi so anase kataso mu aso bi ede aye ade ede atia wo bi enye sa akran to mo besre se dia ewomu nie a omo pese adehye enya ho entiase Mrs. Lillian Baika ono a Chief Director Emma Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council Nensa NHS Akrate ase Ebusiafo ye home kase ebono so abasisi ya yeba yebeto aso
adesimama yema ye ho akwa papa ye demo asesa moji ebretwen ye ma ye twa ye ho eban ye afi ye de kase no ko etifi mantomo sabra me no kase nipa bi no ma agentity sa chechefo ma akoma hanu aduenu 250 wo so ma ye adwuma som Ghana ban boso me porpore aduenu enum 25 months na so ye ntua wo eka ene wakeka wo ho abom etintim krata e de mampanifo se won hwe na ontimi enso wo mu eyie ebrebra me no e kase de oda wo ma no se president eye opani e friend se Muftau Malik Adiyemi was say na no mo te so opani bi se o mo kra nkrata asem enimu eye fake o se da bi enye no kra de hia ye se empanifo entua wo mo ka.
We have been working for over 25 months now with our salaries. You can see my members. Most of them are women. They are struggling. They are having babies and children. And some of them didn't even have some, but they had a number of children. Some of them got pregnant during our fights, and they've given birth to their children. The children have started working, and we have still not earned salaries. So this is a pressing issue we have come to present to the regional minister to intervene into this matter, because we don't want to say our regional education director is incompetent, because he knows very well the channels to follow to pursue our staff IDs.
We've been working no salaries, and the situation is not good for us at all, because our lives as now is at stake. Our borrowers, our lenders are attacking us for their repayments, and we can't pay them back. Some of us, we leave our villages and we were at where we were posted to teach, and paying rent and transportation altogether is not easy. Feeding with that salary for 25 months is not easy on our side. So we are pleading with authorities to intervene.
Dear Honorable Minister, and the petition is an urgent intervention regarding the issuance of staff IDs and delayed salaries of the 2023 cohort of teachers. We, the 2023 cohort of teachers within the Northern Region, formally petition your high office to intervene in a matter of grave professional and financial injustice. We represent about 250 affected staff in this region and a total of about 400 nationwide. As the direct representative of the president in the Northern Region, we urge you to take our plight to the Minister of Education for immediate redress. Despite our delayed service of over 25 months, the regional education director recently stated on Sagani TV that our appointments are fake. We vehemently reject this claim. Our legitimacy is grounded in the following. 1. We follow due protocols in securing our appointments. 2. We possess formal appointment letters, regional posting letters, and duly signed assumption of duty letters from various districts and institutions.
Minister, who is currently engaged in an equally important assignment. So when he comes, I'll hand over the petition to him, and then I want to say that I assure you that we will forward the petition to the appropriate authorities to deal with the issues we have raised in the petition. Thank you very much.
Iyeko atoye etifido mantemuna National Road Safety Authority kwantre for penya wodano ewo ho eye ora oheneba Kwame Champon woni UTV Central for edinkomo ede atoye nimu se ewo mu se enkwanhia ye tesi wo honom no ano abrase de na so nipa efemu hro mo nkwane de kwa na ekosra eha adwene yi wode nsam yi etudwa abra omo ene nadmo afi National Fire Service ene eye bambo nyumeku ahodo ne adehye edinkita ho efo mo bambon sem ho ewo ya kwan ne akwantempon ahodoso
ma National Road Safety yene yenuanom nadmo police service and fire service for yes our operation is the boom kompo ko hwe echi a ene ma bebre wo a enkoyi emayen o ya kwan so ye region mu ha ye ba ye ade ba ko a ye betimi akase yetimi ya ne say ye increase a lot of education ene ne ma bebre wo ya kwan so but last year a year 2025 yede ye figures a yenya ye compare 2024 ye hu say asa ya tena ye na so ntia se yetimi den e kanya ye ho kakra na education a ye no ye enforce emra no
enkra ne bo okra motokura 2 times nkra wontwi bida osua onim road safety measures bia no asase
no de esikwam na otwi ni nyina aka ho na afi nso road signs no klobo a onti ase nti no ane se wotwi pragia ne de kosa nti ni nyina aka ho na ama accident e dose no yesa afo no mu e fam na e dose bebre sa passengers ne ka ho obu okro be kono na aye ma o se misro ma mi hyembi ni yanko ka kire ni se pragia na aye ma nti si fam kro be one brother be kan bo madi du atem enti ye nyina ye ka ho bi nti ye bo mu kokose emra ne se wo wa bulu so ene de wo twi no mu nyina mu ye namu a mo bedam pe e ka mo bebo pe enti se wo bia wo fie a wutie yen no se wo fa pragia na bulu so esifom enye sa efri na ekro ye chi e be chi passenger no so aka ho bi.
The last time I did this a tricycle have to pay people which is not allowed. Abobo ya in the process, all the people died when they had a collusion, and all these things call for consent. That you need to sensitize them. Abobo is also supposed to be taking people at the back. This and so many things. Although the number of accidents is reduced, but the fatalities are high because of the narrow of the road and the pedestrian lockdown. Against this background, that there was a collaboration between the National Road Safety Police Service and NADBO to come and clean up the place. So it has been successful, and we have also educated them.
Adashima miefa kasia nko engumensia ensemu ekakra. Yako Ghana National Education Campaign Coalition, the Ojinamuza Head of Programs, Ayora Festus Longmate, what they are to just no kwasem, Nansay ensema ye ba yese, BEC registration no penifo de sikano ebia kahono, was one krokasa ditia, esanso hune se awofo no eba betuano, why campaign for no woman transi enin komo, and inti ebasa a hard train, sikano so ano edding, a tea for beka and chair where Cassia no so near mamu eti Ghana National Association of Private Schools in Penifo kasa e de fasa BEC fees no musa anu edin do en penifo nye bibi emfanfa ho eno na openi Festus Longmate ene UTV Central for edin komo chese omo kasa wo mudika en penifo nye bibi emfa ho.
When it comes to increment in the fees na ehumbe hia se aban anase wa ek se wa ek na charge fee na Humbe Yanse, engage all the relevant stakeholders, especially parents of children who are in private institutions in the country. As I said, they are key stakeholders. And it is not too fair, say, sorry, I increase the fees without involving them in the decision-making process. First of all, or said to me, who say some children are in private schools, not because of the fact say I will fall on a pese or man call private schools, but because of maybe access gaps. Maybe na omuti baby in public schools. Now say a parent LT a community be more public schools anywhere akwana betimi akona. Na chese only trace be say or the mano ebe the others or the mano ebe call a private schools. A lot of the children in the private schools also comes from economically disadvantaged households, and she said a banisana na chese we are putting a lot of burden on this parent, which automatically will go a long way to affect quality educational outcomes of the children that, or not of their children that have unfortunately found themselves in private schools as a result of a high fees and as a coalition, I think it is the responsibility of government to support these private schools. Any awufona omoma our private schools no.
Ebusian for madama yese homeka sebo no so abasisi ayeba yebeto aso. Abusianfo ye Simon Makwaba yetwa ensem no eso na military emergency medical technicians omo maje omotitiye ewie no mpanyufo de dwumadie sonkwa hyehye so ama ye de apon mo kama na dwumadie no ase na deputy director of policy planning afa evaluation ewo Ghana Ambulance Service Dr. Simon Nyaba wone acting commanding officer of 37 military hospital Lieutenant Colonel Alex Abiti ekasa dwumadie na se awotwe mo se we no ede ayonko fama pa aba beto mo ntemo asamra ye kase omuguso ma Ghana emebunu entity yese de be ya se dwumadie we no ombetimi aboama ya pomodensem etimi afanentuma pa efra.
Today marks yet another important milestone in the strong and strategic partnership between the National Ambulance Service and the Ghana Armed Forces Health Services. This collaboration is founded on a shared and noble mission to save lives, strengthen emergency preparedness, and serve our nation with professionalism, discipline, and courage. Since the inception of this program in 2013, beginning with an initial cohort of just 65 military personnel, a total of 277 personnel have been trained in emergency medical response. With the commencement of Batch 5, we are adding a new generation of highly disciplined and medically skilled professionals who will be ready to serve Ghana in times of crisis, conflict, disaster, and our routine emergencies. To our trainees, you will carry not only instruments of security, but also tools of healing and survival. As you begin this journey, I urge you all to approach it with discipline, commitment, integrity, and a deep respect for human life. Congratulations on your selection for this noble program.
The training arrangement between the Ghana Armed Forces and the National Ambulance Service has since its inception grown over the years to produce a well-trained human resource in emergency care and management. The MEMT Batch 5, which is assembling, comprised of 45 soldiers drawn from the three arms of service, that is Army, Navy, and Air Force. It additionally has 11 defense civilian staff and 9 civilians. They have gone through the prescribed selection process to justify their admission to the training. Many were they that expressed interest, but of course, only the few good ones qualified for training. This re-echoes the importance of the training to us all. It is our prayer that your attention and support at all levels will contribute to its success.
Sabra Menoka say Omaika na ye Chief Justice Paul Bafoboni Ediato womwa anya kwan se ne wo ba besuamra e wo mai Ghana mu ase omunyi omadwene fi bibia so nebom omofansi ye enso anya atwuma na no e wo Kumasi Asantemantem Ghana School of Law ne fa ya eno ene wo hono mpanifo ma kwan e ma wo mo echo entrance exam se twaye no waje wo matum se wo ba be free won twumedie no ase eno no wo se emfa wo se entrance exam se no twa ne ye emfa wo se wo de na se wo twa ase wo ntwa empanifo aje watum de nko ade yi wadwene fi bibia so na yire ohusua na wusua ubetumi aye
Adisuafo a enya kwan ewura Ghana School of Law Kumasi branch no mu no waye dwumadie sronkon e de ajewa atumu a wo hye wa adisua se na dwumadie ase na Chief Justice of Ghana His Lordship Justice Paul Bafoboni e de to wanim etu wonfo se woma wanimre e wo adisua ho papaapa se ne ebe ye a ebeboa won na wakọ wanim enema ebetumi di wo haw aba na aha won ma adisua no hwe so obetwe won ho e de afri ho His Lordship Justice Paul Bafoboni echiremu a wose law adisua no enafom enu ntinu se nyame ye wadum na wunya kwan wura suku no mu a ese wode wadwene nyina si adisua ne so se ne ebe ye ebeboa na wakọ wanim.
When you look back into your lives, you will find that there are so many of you who started the first degree. I know most of you have got your first degrees. You are doing law as a second degree. Everybody who is here, you deserve to be here. There were so when we went to Lagos, there were so many students from various secondary schools. And we all start from ground zero. You can pass through the law school without showing any subjects if you put your shoulders to the wheel. Now you have done at least 3 months of law at the law school. If you think you cannot continue, you can decide to stop. But once you have decided to be here, to go through orientation and now come to this initiation, and means you have decided to stay. Disabuse your mind of anything that just see yourself as starting afresh. Law is something that you have to read every time. When lawyers call themselves independent friends, it is not from them.
The school is defined by 3 living pillars. First is what is taught and examined. The curriculum, the intellectual substance, and the integrity of content. Second is those who learn. The students, their discipline, their hunger for knowledge, and their willingness to stretch their minds beyond comfort. And third is those who teach. The teachers, their preparation, their commitment, and the clarity of their instruction. Everything else aside these 3 pillars, important though they may be, are secondary. The course manuals will now exist as living electronic resources, accessible, adaptable, and constantly improvable, allowing students to engage with living knowledge rather than static text, to expose areas requiring improvement, and to cultivate the examination temperament that legal training demands.
And the Deputy Comptroller General Ghana Immigration Service, Lord K.O. Efrifa Esquire Samra Yekase, Yadia Oko Nahomi Jimu Abra, Wasomo Maino Ewo Infi Eduasa Miensa Emu, na Jumedia Nasa Kwankweje Jumedia, Omo Eyedemano no, and a Wakasa H. Muse, Suma Wasomone dear, what the Nasia Shronko and Ebekwama will be an Ababa and Munyam Shakese, a day Amanu Nichu and in Penufua, or Shell Masse, Esomie.
Ojuma yeni bia bo ne homoden wo ye adwuma a eden anu a obehome e wo ne bremu retirement akano nti wo de ne dwumade nsam nyina ba wieye Lord K.O. Efrifa Esquire efrapa no de nsam otudwa no se nyame ene na de ne yie.
Today is certainly not an ordinary day in my life. After 33 years of service to the Republic of Ghana, and today it's exactly 33 plus 1. We entered the service on 15 February 1983 with my mates. So 33 plus 1. I stand before you at this pull-out parade with a heart that is full of gratitude, full of memories, full of pride. The service trained me, the service disciplined me, the service challenged me, and ultimately the service defined me. This service has given me more than a career. It has given me purpose, lifelong friendships, and unforgettable experiences. The long nights, couching and designing operations, the difficult operational decisions, the pressure of command, the celebrations after success. These are memories I carry with me into retirement. Good and proud memories. I live with no regrets. I have given my all to the Ghana Immigration Service. Thank you for all the support and encouragement. We did our best to help shape this service. This honor done me today belongs to all of us. May God bless Ghana Immigration Service. May God bless our homeland Ghana.
Yade kase no gina okan kwe north abaton pesia so na abaton pesia so so odura womra sebejani eye Mama Teresa Ladi awuni na no wahwe akeka ne ho ama mabunu makoma akwa henum ye wona abaton pesia so no wama wo ensa no dwuma mu entity ebisua pa no to ebisua se phone no sinto ba ho se de esi no afensa no dwuma bia mani panya ba bi gina na sika ba ne sam wo no wode ho entity e ma wo mo ose wo hu ne se ewiase no a enyine no yede sa no dwuma e nyini o my Ghana eye na famudie na so so na bato mpesiaso no o ma wo mo enkachi nti na wotu sa na mu ede ama wo mo ogina mu ne nsentwofo akasa wo brekra na waye enhyehyeye ede Obano skills training program no ehyehyye so.
Rome was not built in a day. Enti mo ojide wa rehemu se kai queen of mebunu bia waye krado say upesa wo sasa wo situation no. This is the opportune time to do it. And you know, and media, the big launching, training best activity for 3 months. I am prepared to make youth unemployment a thing of the past in the constituency. You know, me my family, no mesra for mesra youth in Ankasa. Unye young po na we penny tifie na wo pese wo sua adwuma. Adwuma sua de that it is education has no barrier. It has no age limit. And you know, we are paying for now for say this time around no person will swing juma. Yes, right. Found who be doing here.
Epino or one who had making sure so best made to ama youth no. I'm all concerned no. We are from NY no. You have one with the tools are. Or we are with the juma. So we are makeup no. We have our tools no. So we are hairdressing. I remember maybe a machine. I would have found wig and say man no. It's my catch on some movie. I want my list no. Now you NY no. You have more tools no. No bet me I prepare apprentice no. So I'll be able to me I know because they offered your pa. And I have one.
Osofo abedi echira wo hwe adansi ene enyuma so ena afin so sanso ehwe ensu honsem awoye emrahye bedwani ewo ewutu senya west abato mpeswa so odumunyafo Gizela tete agbutui samraye kasei woni na ye district chief executive wo honom akabom ama omo ede aso abofom omo atwenhumam samraye kasei de omo hwe na omo nse suku dan emfama adehye omo ewutu akrampa ewutu ewo ewutu senya East mensini emuse de beye ngumesua ebetimi afa ne ntemapa efre no nkoda nchen eye nkonya adesuafo etena susua de enso omo de dodo be apemne edu wotwe na ama omo se eno se yemfa nso nkoda na se na adekire ne adesua emfa na temapa infra
ya cutting sword for 6 classroom block ewa Akrampa. Now Akrampa is a growing community just beside Awutu. Now they have only one main government public school and congestion just as it is in other schools, so congestion and see they cutting sword for a 6 classroom block given to us by a benefactor. Now make sure that by end of the year and I ready so that some of the students can move into that classroom block and that will improve education infrastructure. We are teaching 580 desks and also we are teaching schools in Bebre. I'm requesting waiting for another consignment to also come so and say to me at the Ama schools now. I'm when this batch.
Boja say SHS 400 pieces. Take 100,080 pieces. We can fresh program you actually day back to school because your research been a research no about say kwala of the school going age omuko school omo yen kunwa no montana so enintina ya omuko school no say hu say kunwa no ya hyemu ma ti da bebo na kwala no akọ school
ya baka ne say ya da omo ase ya mama MP ane NDC ya da omo ase omo aboafo nyina so ya hwe ya papa na Yesu ade kunu dia ana wo ya na boafo bia na sa wo ya MP dia e wasa won so ma Yesu ade ho no ebem eno nti we ma ya hu se dia ya papa kan na omo nyina de ye adwuma eno nti etotosre contract aka na nsem se e bia bosuma asia bosuma akron ba UNICEF ho omo mo ye adwuma ma ye.
Sabra me no ka say adehia brano se wo mo de hyen ana se wo mo de wo nan ene nante ana wo ti motorbike so a wo tan fa eye ahyaman kwantempon eso no wo mo sirisi am wo mo sisi uti fredo won se buru fu so esan say if you base do entamunie na street light wo ho na enya adwuma empanifo boso anenso na ententam nenso na me no wo ka say wo hwe nkran krotu no do da no ma Melinda Okulu ena afei opani ono na hwe ahodede ho nsem so e wo man Ghana ha wo so mu nyina kodwa atwa mampani emanei wa hwe aboa ama wakeka ne ma egu akwan mu a watu emu anamon na yegina krampopu ne mantam ase ya krotu no do gina mansi no emu eye Owura Freeman Tepo wono so e de atodwa se no kwasem ne emu adin efi 2016 bank ane no edumie no na wo so mo ye niam ahodo bi a ede besan so aba aseda enkoma mampani.
Under that project, Ashaman, yenya contractor, omudi ye median street light, insa, almost like 2 months ago. Na ene se muhuse street lights no, juma, asidana yedima energy minister, the local government minister, the regional minister. And all of us, we are grateful to His Excellency the President for giving us the leadership that is making sure, say, Bibia Ase Biano, ya reviving. And next street light, Amuhu Ewa Shaman, the median street light, for over 10 years and so that. Over 10 years, under the NDC government, you fix this very road. Yes, fixing the street lights. We'll try. After that, it has never worked. And to say the Amuhu Wahaeneno is as a result of the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and myself and the assembly members and the staff of the assembly. And as a municipal chief executive, I am pledging the support of the assembly to ensure, say, we'll maintain all the street lights and then we'll make sure, say, the town is brightened at all times. Person can share Ashama for ne say ye tu anamwa ye de kronu eko baby fufo baby aye kono ye be say krom the neatness of the town, the cleanliness of the town will be top notch. Ni aye sushe ni say ya kwan bebre ye be ni ye na ama there will be no flooding in town. The other thing so I hear to Anamo say, Ashama is a commercial town. Enti eba trading na ye di hu Kenya. Enti ye di niama to akwan trading will be attractive in Ashaman, meaning say there will be decent place for people to trade. The only thing I'm telling all the people of Ashaman say, ye was subayin bi kakra babu wo ho a emwa ye say ye koyenim ye nanti kono na ye say ba ye chi nsuo to na amanfo edi bola akogu nsuo no mu na ama gota no mu nyina choki sadia no mu man bomode na ye njai.
Enano memenda ya eniete arehosem say ye maame no wayo mukọ Burkina ekofa entos ebeton no mu akwa agohwe makwanhie we mu dodo na ama ebimu nso epreprania emu eden we enam so ama wo mu di entos hodwa we ye memu ede ato aban nanim se na da ama wonhwe na nkantos no yankase yenua ne dodo mu we ye memu hanom se de be ya omofo mu nkwa ento esen mu enkonkrofo aman so enkofa emma
ye nugwasie se on my casia way, yanya 60 years, now still, ye crack tomatoes a free obi mine so. First, now tomatoes in a free, navrungo ni boliga. Dam na ewo boligano. E bestre abine say, omuye hwe jumana, e kuafonu stati, edria intus no was in a bear. How ni amania ye famu Burkina Faso no, a tubecha.
Se see one boy. Akasa na ebe ya ebe kọ Burkina se akọfa ntos aba Ghana enti ye sama mpanyin se ondi mboa ye no nka ye ho se obeboa ye na odi asodwafo be ka omo ho wo ho na obeboa ye nya na sa oha no ase bebra ase a ye pe Burkina ho ye kọ a aye dam aye bula eno mutu ese sade gu nso ntos ni so aban betima ye bi o man mu amayen
first na do e pebra ye maame mo kotontos ensuo ho ye ko mu kuta pumping machine akua fond ye adwuma na ye nim boke na ho Ghana ha ya nso so edu pebra ye nyantosi di ba se de ye si bibi di boke na betom Ghana pebra ntosi na omo ye ni nyina o magyae bibia ni afaka ye se ye ko boke na akofa ye ko boke na akofa nka e be se o mampe no fa ni nancy form
first na ye wadaka ye de koto boke na president no aba Ghana ama ya daka ayemfa emla boke na meto niema no ka no so e di ba no se ye wa me atwa ka no so enti niema no so ye di ba na edaka na egumu ne ma no se esua ye di niema ne ba so na ye ka ye nkrofo nso kwa na omu
Besra bansa omwo ha Ghana ekuafo no ensate na asese ne ne ade no omwo nso kra oye adwuma no beto niska ode ye kwaji loan a ontumi nya de asese obetumi atua loan no na ye ne kanti obedwane nti Ghana ban mwo ekuafo na ye ensase ne ontumi nya ye de ne kase wa ha
Abusiafo ha ene brebe makwan ama yede kase ebo ni nyina aba ewiye yede aseda eko ede ama Pepsodent say oboye chidom ema yede kase ebo no bai Pepsodent egumu ahodo nti aya no abomodi apibi ede atwiri bosen anopa ene enwure nyina enkwada de enso say no what the flavors ahodo aba nti enkwada de bitwi omose a enika Pepsodent ebo ama osere eyefe osen achinam no so nya ahoden emwanum ahonidi nsem no ekoyi Pepsodent de enye na baby bia so to sa hodo etwa emwahia no okwa wonsa ebekebi media seda eko ede ama Clothing Palace enwumei wo hye yatade Clothing Palace eye emanta de papa fie nti pomoden a ne penechi akwan ma wonsa enka wode o wa Accra Central ne love of wodan enedi enhwe ni mu number no eye 0271 998 313 0271 998 313 and she salon so bomitino emame when the Westall small in the D and Shenimo ayano afre number no 0558 611 842 0558 611 842 anyway ya ye beso mo eyeme abna be yi nyano mene
nana ama ano tufo
ya damwase ama munyina